right. My thing is on, right? Yeah. All right, Dog Squad. Well, hold on a second, Dog Squad. All right. Well, Dog Squad, we are here. I didn't announce about the live stream because I just decided to do it today. I was like, you know what? We should probably do it. And here we are for the NFC Championship game between the Rams and Seahawks here. 5 versus 1 seed. NFC West showdown. The past two have been actually pretty good. We had a defensive one and then an offensive battle the past 2 times. These two teams met up in the regular season. It is a split series. I'm going to start off here. We on Dog Squad. Here we are on the road to 2K subscribers here on the channel. Gaming channel is now open on TreyDOGaming. So my first video was, has been posted of terms of like this kind of series I'm doing with Fortnite, Roblox, and Nintendo. I'm not sure if I'm going to do Minecraft on the channel or not, but we will see just in case. But here we are. We're going to do a little pregame show here to get ready for the Rams Seahawks as it kicks off in just a little bit over on Fox. And so we start off with the LA offense going up against the Seattle defense. These are both top scoring of the side of the ball. The Rams have been one of the most productive offenses this year. They have the most points this year. Seattle has about top 3 in most points allowed. They're one of the best scoring defenses in the league as well. He goes up against, it's going to have to be stopping Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua for the Seahawks. It's this matchup that's going to be pretty good with Puka and Stafford having big games. They had one last time the two teams met up. You know, the Seattle defense is going to have to respond from that last game they played against the Rams. They did really well against San Francisco last week, containing them. And the offense was able to get some stuff going, which we'll talk about Seattle's offense in just a moment. But that's going to be a big matchup to watch for Matthew Stafford against the big defense with, Puka Nacua. Devontae's been good. I just think it's inconsistent for him too much. I don't think he was ruled out or not, but Kyron Williams and Blake Corum, pretty good running back duo they have there. They're going to have to go through a tough Seattle defense for them. That's going to be a tough one. So that Rams offense and Seattle defense both top in this side of the ball. That's going to be a fun matchup to watch for today. Turning on the Rams defense and the Seattle offense here. Also, make sure to subscribe. If you haven't, be part of the Dog Squad by subscribing. Be part of the Golden Dog Squad by subscribing to Truck60 and TreyDOGaming. Let's try to get some people in here on the chat. We got 2 so far, so a little bit of a start here on the stream. So we talk about Rams defense and Seattle's offense. They've been actually pretty good this year for both sides of the ball. Rams defense has kind of fallen off a little bit lately since about maybe week 13, maybe since that Panthers game. But they are still, so far, a pretty good scoring, a top 5 scoring, top 10 scoring defense, that's to say, but top 5 scoring offense for Seattle. Sam Darnold, he has had quite a bit of interceptions when these two teams play, about 6 combined interceptions, like 2 TDs. He's going to have a good game today. He can't make those mistakes against the Rams. In the last time he met up against the Rams in the playoffs, he struggled. He threw a few interceptions in that game in the wild card in LA last year as a Minnesota Viking. Can't do that today. The real last question is, how much will JSN get involved? How much will K9, Kenneth Walker, get involved as well? That's going to be the question. Kenneth Walker had 3 TDs last game when he played against the Niners. That's going to be the question today. Will he be that productive in this game? Because Rams defense, they've been pretty good on the line, especially when it comes to getting at least to the running back, especially the quarterback. They're top 5 in sacks this year as well. They have a great red zone defense, so that's going to be a question as well. Will the Seahawks be able to finish drives? Because they've sometimes had some problems with that this year. But they've got a productive offense. The defense has to play consistent. If they play like they did against Carolina, it's going to be a long day for them. But if the Rams play like they did against Carolina on the offensive side, then they're gonna have a good day. But if they don't, it's gonna be a who comes up to play against them for the Rams, and the Seahawks are gonna have to do what they did last week against the Niners. The prediction today, I have Seattle winning. The Rams, I have in my bracket winning the whole thing. So far, I got the Patriots pick right. They're headed to the Super Bowl. So right now, I did get their pick right. In terms of going to the Super Bowl, I didn't have them winning. I do think they'll be the Rams or the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl. And Seattle is, I think, going to be the most complete team here. Then more than the Rams. I think the Rams have shown signs of inconsistency no matter how good they are. I think the Seahawks have shown more dominance. I'm going to take Seattle in this one, but I think this will be a fun matchup to watch in this game. The Rams are 2-0 all-time right, against the Seattle Seahawks, by the way. But I do think Seattle will win this game. It'll be a fun matchup to watch, so make sure you stay tuned for the stream and get some good commentary here in this game. Sean McVay's talking. I'm assuming that's his kid. Yeah. I saw the video of like Katie Feeney. If you don't know, she's a young ESPN person, analyst. And she's like a social media person, but she was interviewing this like Drake May lover. That's like the first time I've ever heard a Glaze account be like mentioned so much. But it's just because this account's been like, you always see the Glaze accounts on Instagram, and like you just see so many. This one's mentioned so much, but I think it's because he's on like everything to do with Drake May. Drake May's like a big popularity thing, with his story and the name and all that. But it's good for him to be going to the Super Bowl. But it was funny that he got mentioned all that. So far, we got 3 people here on the stream. Good start to the stream. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream as well as chats. Throw in chats. Throw your thoughts of the game. Rams, Seahawks fans. I know we do have them, and I know we have them here on the channel. I know we have them here that have been watching my stream. As well as people that have seen my Seahawks. I know Seahawks fans have been on my channel before because I had a short back a couple years ago. It's the most popular short. If you want to go check that out, I was wearing a Seahawks shirt. The Seahawks are actually my second favorite team. So that's another reason why. If you didn't see my prediction short from yesterday, I stated another reason why I think the Seahawks are going to win. Also, there's my second favorite team. But the Rams, I honestly like them too. They're one of my favorite teams as well. They've always been. I've never really shown hatred for them, or I've shown. I like Matthew Stafford, Puka, he's great. Kyron was on my fantasy team, so was Stafford, so was the Rams defense. Devontae was for a little bit. So yeah, like it seems like it had a little bit of something going on there. But we are about a little bit away from the. Can we get this game going? 5:28. We're supposed to start at 5:30, but I doubt that they're gonna start there because they keep showing the freaking pregame for Fox. Okay, now they're picking. I wanted to get one more stream here. I'm gonna turn my lights on. All right. I've got snow here in Arkansas. If anyone that has all the snow, I hope you're enjoying it. I don't have school tomorrow. I do realize I did forget something. I'll be right back, Dog Squad. I got one person here. I'll let y'all kind of get settled before the game starts. Alright, Dog Squad, I'm back. I got one person. Let's try to get some more people on the stream. Share this with your friends. They can be part of the Dog Squad by subscribing. Also, just tuning in here to the stream helps the channel out. They're about to start. I guess they're about to run out. Kind of. Alright, this will be a good one to watch. They're on commercial still. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if that scoop and score never if that fumble that was never ruled a fumble. I wonder if they Broncos would have won that. I don't know though. There's a lot of things that went factor in that game. That snow interrupted the whole thing. If you didn't see what happened, Patriots beat the Broncos. Patriots move on to the Super Bowl. I like both teams. Not really a team I hate in this championships. Not like a team. Yeah, not really a team I hate. They're doing the national anthem. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream. Probably went early. I probably went too early. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, someone said imagine having Dak as your QB all these years and failing to reach the NFC Championship. I know. It's the Cowboys, though. They did it for 30 years. It sucks. Yeah, this game reminds me of the Packers-Seahawks game from 2014 or whatever. 2015. Yeah, 2 people here on the stream. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream. Another commercial now. Oh. Man, the Broncos missed so many field goals. They missed field goals and then... Alright, let's get this game going, bro. Yeah, I know. Like, people are saying college football really over, NFL next month. Like, you realize you have all these other sports. NBA, March Madness, MLB, NHL, college baseball eventually. You know, you'll have all those sports for NFL and college football. Alright, let's get this started. This game was supposed to technically start 2 minutes ago. Or 10 minutes ago. Excuse me. Alright, let's try to get some people here on the stream. Are they kicking off now? Let's see. That is, like, really early. That's really late. It is January. Do we ever get into the stuff we did at camp, like the videos and stuff? I mean, I guess it's not really late, because it's like... Oh, okay. It's for scholarship. It's my camp. I went for a sports media camp at Oklahoma State. By the way, I am going there. I'll probably make an announcement sooner or later. But, for people that don't know now, then yeah. Alright. Alright. Kickoff is about on our way here. And here we go. We're underway in the NFC Championship game. Returned. And we'll get out to around the 30-yard line. And I'll set up shot for the Rams. Matthew Stafford going against the top Seattle defense. Well, this is the matchup that's probably the best out of the one. This one, the Rams offense versus the Seattle defense. All right. 31-yard line, 14:54 to go. Nakua comes to the left side, handoff to Williams. Williams will get about 4 yards there, tackled by Jones. A little pushing and shoving going on at the end of that play. It'll be second down, about 6. We talked about that offensive situation for the Rams. They've been a top one all year. Puka Nakua. I don't see... they like to use Colby Parkinson a lot. I don't see... I don't see Devontae out there, so I guess he's not in. I mean, he kept getting hurt, so... All right, 2nd and 6. Stafford looking. Stafford looking his left. Throws little behind and somehow snagged by Puka Nakua. It will be 3rd down for the Rams here. Third down coming up for LA. Be 3rd and 3. You know, first stream and since the Lions-Niners game at the NFC Championship from 2023 season, it's non-Cowboys. Stafford looking, throws to the middle, incomplete through the hands of Nakua, and it's 4th down, and that'll bring up the punt team for LA. So a quick 3-and-out for the Rams to start this game. He threw right through the middle, and yeah, it went through the hands of Puka Nakua. And that's who Stafford's been trying to find. All right, Ethan Evans to return to Rashid Shaheed. He got the return last week for a touchdown on the kickoff return. This time it will be no return at the 19. And that's where the Seahawks and Sam Darnold will set up shop with 13:33 to go. He's had a bounce back career after the struggle with the Jets, and then going to the Panthers, and the Niners, and then all that, and then finally on the Vikings the next season, and then having a great season, and then them getting rid of him, and then him coming to Seattle. So him coming to Seattle and doing this great stuff. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he'll fake out throw it to him. Now they give it to Kenneth Walker he gets to the middle after making a move. He'll get about to the about 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up for LA. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream. It'll be 2nd down and 5. They bring Kupp in motion to the left side. Darnold looking. Darnold throws incomplete, intended for Smith and Jigba. It's 3rd down coming up for the Seahawks. All right, 12:51 to go here. They got Kupp lined up next to Darnold. Now Darnold's going to throw to the right side deep. Has a man open. He's got it. It's Shaheed. He's got it inside Rams territory, and a 1st down for Seattle. He got over Williams. Great pass from Sam Darnold, and he was almost there. I thought Shaheed, knowing his speed, I thought he was going to beat him. Now I'll take it to the 25-yard line. I wasn't really sure what yard line it was. Quick pass to the right side of JSN. He's got the 10-yard line. He's got moves. He's inside the 10, around the 5. It's 1st and goal for Seattle. What a start for the Seahawks here. That was just a dime to Rashid Shaheed. First and goal at the 9-yard line. Walker in the backfield. I'd say keep passing because they don't know how to guard that. And he will hand it off to Kenneth Walker. Walker will get around the 6 or 5-yard line at 2nd and goal. And we talked about how Sam Darnold needed to come out great against this Rams team. So far, he's done pretty well, but we'll see what they do in this drive. Here, as we know, also talked about the Rams having a good red zone defense. Not even really good, just pretty dang great. We got 3 people here on the stream. Let's try to get some chats here. Also try to get some more people here on the stream, but thank you for whoever's joining. They bring A.J. Barner in motion a little bit. 2nd and goal. Walker. And he'll get a little bit of a push. And, oh, he's still up. And, ooh, he got about more than that. He got about 3 yards there. It'll be 3rd and goal, like at the 2. I'm starting to wonder if, you know, I had Charbonnet, Walker a little bit on my fantasy team for a little bit this year. I really starting to wonder he would have done a lot more if Charbonnet wasn't, you know, always there. Because every time they have a Charbonnet, Walker didn't even get, but you know, whenever Walker's in, he seems to be really well. 3rd and goal. Darnold, handoff, Walker to the right side, has a cut, he's into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. Seattle with a great try to start here with 9:57 to go. I mean, I tell you, that's what I'm saying. I'm really starting to wonder if they didn't use Charbonnet all those times, as good as he was doing, I wonder if the run game would have been really good. And they used it 3 times in that drive. I mean, you used the pass and run game really efficient in that on that drive. And it's 7-0 Seattle. So a great start for Seattle here. Hey, Leslie. Ugh. Yeah, the Rams are definitely getting in here to get a good start here on offense. They went 3 and out in the last drive. And the Seahawks went right down the field on them. Alright. Here we go. Maybe another return by Robinson here. And he'll get out to around the 25-yard line. Some more pushing and shoving. I mean, it's a division game. It's a division game in the NFC Championship, so I guess that would mean not like you can't really expect that. But we'll see, because the Seahawks could have a great start right off the bat and then do nothing the rest of the game. So we'll see. Man, I got dark quick. So we 1st and 10 for Seattle, or for LA here. 9:52 to go. It'll be about 4-yard pickup with Blake Corum. Stop asking me. Like, God, I can't be right all the time. It's betting. Okay, I didn't know Shaheed, the first pass he makes, one of the first passes he makes is Shaheed. I didn't know that he would. I can't predict it. Stafford going long, has a man open. He's got Nakua. It's caught at the 25. So the Rams do a little bit of a bomb on their own. And it's 1st and 10 near the red zone for LA. And let's... Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't realize he'd suck so bad today. And it was also the snow. Okay, stop. I told you to stop asking me. I'm not that good at betting. Betting's not that easy. Of course, you should know. I'm supposed to see you getting everything right. Alright, 1st and 10. Stafford looking. Stafford throws. Has a man in zone. Incomplete. Too far for Nakua. He's only gone to Nakua so far. And I kind of get it. They don't really have anyone else maybe besides Parkinson. I mean, not really anyone else that they can throw to. Nah, if I was Shaheed, I personally just wouldn't let that happen. Yeah. I don't know what Shaheed was gonna do about the bomb. He ain't on defense. 2nd and 10 for Seattle, or for the Rams, excuse me, at the 26-yard line of Seattle. Yeah, Tank Lawrence said he can win a Super Bowl in Seattle. Well, he might have been not wrong. Now he's going to go. Okay, Devontae's in the game. Okay, but they went for him. It's 3rd down. The 3rd and 10 for the Rams here. As this was the defense does pretty well for Seattle. Alright, they're going to bring trips left. Stafford looking to left. Now throws. Incomplete. Too low for Nakua. And it's 4th down. They'll have to bring up the field goal unit. Alright. One of the biggest kickers in the league going for it, and he's got it. 7-3. Rams are on the board. 8:15 to go. I have 4 people here on the stream. Thank y'all for joining. We're going to try to get some more people here, though, eventually. I'd like to, start eventually, as I'm getting more in the channel, I'd like for the our views to start going up more in streams more consistently. Like I'd like to at least be in the double digits more than usual during streams. Ugh. Now we got 2 people. All right. And it'll be a touchback. So the last time the Seahawks were on the field, they converted for a touchdown. If this starts being the Seahawks torching their defense, which I'm sure they'll figure it out. I don't think the Rams will go away that easily. All right. Darnold handoff to Kenneth Walker on the left side. Walker gets about, he just keeps on fighting. About 5 yards there, second down. All right, 2nd and 5. Fake handoff. Darnold looking left, throws to the left. Now he's got a man open. It's caught by Barner for a first down. Lost the ball out of bounds. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. All right, Shaheed comes in motion on the right side. Darnold handoff to Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker has a hole. Walker easily could have gotten way more, but he got only 8. I don't know why he decided to go where the defender was, but he had like an open hole. But he did get a good yard of 8. He's been playing pretty well so far. 2nd down coming up for the Seahawks. Got 3 people here on the stream. Make sure to share this stream. Other people can be part of the Dog Squad by subscribing. Walker makes a move. Walker gets the first and more around inside the 40. First down, man. They have not been able to stop Walker. Freaking Spites just missed him. Oh my gosh, he missed him. Just what a move. He's been playing terrific football in the past couple weeks. Charbonnet getting hurt might have actually just saved the team. I mean, anywho. 1st and 10 for Seattle. We're in the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Darnold, fake handoff, looking, sets up a screen to Walker's. Got room to the sideline, to the 30, inside the 25. He has been rolling on this Rams defense. Another first down for Seattle. I think they just look this Seahawks team is, right now, they look way more complete than the Rams or the Patriots. I'm just saying, I wish y'all could have done this before, and Kenneth Walker been one of the best running backs in the nation. If Charbonnet had gotten hurt and hadn't gotten hurt, y'all kept wanting to give him the ball, though. 1st and 10. They've outscored them 6-1, and they're going to get Walker, and finally will bring him down behind the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and about 11 for Seattle. Hey, it took advantage of the run game a lot of times, so. All right. All right, 2nd and 10. I'm assuming it's a pass. And it will be. The left side has JSN. Makes a move, and he'll get out of bounds around the line. It'll be about 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 2 coming up so far for Seattle. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Seahawks. All right, 3rd and 2. Darnold, fake handoff, rolls left, looking, throws. Oh, what a snag by Jackson Smith-Njigba, who just flat out gets around the 5, who flat out flipped over one of the cameramen, and it's 1st and goal. What a snag by Jackson Smith-Njigba. Let's see, did he get it? 1, 2, that's a catch. What a grab. What a grab. 1st and goal. Hand off to whoever this is. What are you doing, Seattle? You don't even put Walker in. Who is this guy? Sorry, I should know every player. That's my fault. But I'm just saying. The reason I'm also saying that is, like, why do you just pass it or run it with, like, Walker? Like, don't mess up the whole play. Or the whole drive. 2nd and goal coming up, man. And what a catch by JSN, man. He's just something else. I love having receivers like him on our team. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb making those catches. JSN's definitely something. 2nd and goal for Seattle. They have Walker back in the game. I'm sure this will be a pass if you're going to be smart enough. Nope, it will be a run. Unless you know it's Walker, he'll probably score. Nope, about a 5-yard gain. There is a flag thrown. I think this is the first flag of the game. Let's see what the penalty is here. It's on Seattle. Holding on the Seahawks. Oh, okay, there it is. I thought it was the slip. Like, I thought when Ford slipped, they were calling that a hold. But, no, he grabbed him. All right, 2nd and goal for the Seahawks. All right, he trips left at the 19. Now they're bringing, they're going to bring in Njigba now, circling around the left side. Darnold, play, pump fake, throws. Walker has some room. Kenneth Walker gets around the 9. 3rd down and goal. Gets around back what they had before. All right, 3rd and goal for Seattle. Darnold looking. Darnold throws. Incomplete. And no flag, it looks like, intended for A.J. Barner. We talked about that red zone defense for the L.A. Rams. They played pretty well that drive on that in the red zone. Let's see if there is PI here. Oh, no. That's not PI. He just turned around. He didn't turn around quick enough. He actually had a chance at it. But they're going to bring in Myers here to kick for Seattle with 58 seconds to go. Make this a 7-point Seattle lead. And it's up and good. 10-3. .54 seconds here to go in the first quarter of the NFC Championship game. And so Seattle drives down the field and sells for 3. Rams were able to stall them there. Good drive from Darnold to JSN, or a good play from them. Kenneth Walker had a pretty good drive there. All right. Got one person here on the stream. Let's try to get some more people. Ugh. All right. Yeah, the last loss was at the Rams. So they've had the Niners. They've had the Rams. Robinson got to 35. Who was the other team that he lost against? Oh, Tampa Bay. So they actually haven't lost to a team other than the Rams since Tampa Bay. That was week 5. So they've been pretty dang good this year. All right, 48 seconds here to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Rams. At the 35, handoff to Kyron Williams to the left side. Williams will get about 3 yards to 2nd down. All right. Are they gonna? Yeah, they have to snap it. Stafford, handoff to Williams. Williams got a 1st down and more, and he's across midfield, and that will wrap us up. Wrap up the first quarter. We'll send to the second quarter here with the Rams having the ball around the 50-yard line. What do you mean never trusting you to bet with me? No, with you. All right, let's try to get some more people here on the stream. We're on the road to 2K. Also, possible we'll have a gaming video up tonight. Probably either Nintendo. Probably we're finishing the Mario Kart World Series, so we'll have a good chance to have that tonight. That or Fortnite, probably that, and then the next video will be Fortnite. We're probably not gonna do Minecraft anymore. Don't think I'll even put a poll out. Probably not gonna have Minecraft anymore. So if you did like Minecraft, I apologize, but that's just kind of how it's going right now. Kind of trying to see if I could fix it a little bit there. I don't know if that worked or not. Yeah, I did. I think I did a little better. Yeah, it moved. Yeah, it moved a little bit because it kind of cut off a little bit of the down distance. But now I think it's still very readable. So the Pro Bowl, I'll announce some stuff this week for on Den Boys Reports on Instagram. I'll have some stuff this week about. I'm sorry for the Cowboys stuff. I haven't really been posting a lot of the season recap stuff. I've been kind of focused on this, but then this coming week we'll start kind of going over some stuff that happened this season and all that stuff. Just a few stuff, and over on Den Boys Sports, which is on Instagram, so go check that out soon as well. Go check that out. Link is in the description below, or it may not be about. It's either in my description below or it's in my bio on my YouTube page. I'm not sure though. All right, so it is at the 50. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Stafford's in shotgun. Nakua comes in motion. They'll jet sweep to him. And he'll get like 4. Good defensive read there by the Seahawks. All right, 2nd and 6. Stafford looking, throws, caught by Adams. Adams has room. Devontae Adams near the 20, inside the 25-yard line, a 1st and 10 for the Rams. Witherspoon just kind of tugging on him a little bit, still, and then fell down. And Adams was off to the races a little bit and get a 1st down inside the 25 near the red zone. $23-yard line here for LA. Alright. Under center. Handoff to Williams. Is going to get nothing. May even lost a yard. 2nd down for the Rams. Second and 10, Stafford looking. Stafford throws, has it. It's incomplete. Intended for Devontae Adams. It's 3rd down. A little tug there, but still very catchable. Well, just good defense there. All right, 3rd and 10 for the Rams here. 12:56 to go in the 2nd quarter, 1st half. Stafford looking. Stafford pressured. Stafford in trouble. He'll go down, and the ball came out, I think, but it was recovered by the Rams. Yeah, it was. 4th down coming up for LA, and they'll send out probably the field goal unit that is my assumption. Ooh, that should have been a face mask. Should have been a face mask. Got away with one. That was Tank Lawrence, I think. 4th and 19. They'll set the field goal unit. And let's see if they can knock this through. And it is up and good. 10-6. So the Rams get down there, get the field goal, but it definitely may have been a face mask on Tank Lawrence. So they get a stop there. Stephon Diggs is finally in the Super Bowl. After missing it with Buffalo. Ugh. Got one person here on the stream, now 2 people. Let's try and get some more people here. I'll be gone at half. take a break. We'll be back for the second half of this game. No return there from Shaheed. So, all right, 1st and 10 for Seattle at the 35-yard line. Darnold looking. Darnold throws. Caught by JSN out across the 50 to the 49-yard line. I'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Oh, Darnold lost the ball. Had to come up, kind of fall on it, and lost some yards there. 2nd down and long for Seattle. Looked like he just kind of mishandled it a little bit. That's what I'm seeing. Darnold's is 8 for 10 today with 130 passes. Yeah, it kind of went right through his hands. It was kind of looking too quickly. Second and 19. They kind of go hurry up to the ball here. And don't even snap quick. 2nd and 19 for the Seahawks. Darnold looking. Darnold in trouble. Will go down. 3rd and long coming up for the Seahawks. All right, 3rd and 27. I'm sure it'll just be a dang screen pass here. Never mind. They'll just hand it off there. And how long? We'll get about 3 yards. 4th down. They'll send out the punt team. First punt of the day for Seattle. They've had 2 scoring drives with a touchdown and a field goal. And they'll send the Rams back with a chance to score a touchdown and take the lead. Dickinson's punt's underway. Good one, that is. It will be... Oh, he muffed it. Okay, he got it back at the 13. Woo, that would have been huge if Seattle gotten that. All right, but it will be safe. Almost. If someone was right in front of him, that could have been a Seattle ball. But Rams were able to get it back, and they'll have the ball inside their own 15. Ugh. Remember, we will be gone at the half. We'll also have a post-game show at the end of this game, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Well, about it's been back and forth here on views. Let's try to get a good amount of views here on the channel. We're on the road to 2K. When the off season hits, we'll have some stuff. We'll also have some stuff prepared for the Super Bowl, NFL stuff. We'll kind of get at the in the off season. We'll have some like recapping the season stuff, and then we'll eventually later around March probably we'll start hitting in the stuff of eventually we'll have March Madness, but for the NFL quality, we'll have some stuff hitting free agency and stuff going into next year. So next season when I'm in college, there might be a chance I'll be able to make videos during the week. I'm not probably like short ones, probably not video ones on my PC because even though I'll be practicing that in college, it won't be on. I won't be on my PC because I'll be here. But anywho, be second down after a Blake Corum run for a few yards. The Rams have only scored twice. And they've only scored 2 field goals in this game. Both teams have scored on 2 drives and punted. The Rams, this is their 4th drive of the game. So they're going to see if they can turn this into a touchdown or maybe even a field goal. Second down and 3. Coming up, they'll hand it off to Blake Corum. Gets a first down. God, y'all just love shoving. All right, we 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Handoff, Corum. He'll get about 4. Second down. Yeah, these teams are definitely had a lot of good stuff. Rams and Seahawks. 2nd and 5 for LA. Stafford looks, throws, got a man open. 1st and 10. And that is Colby Parkinson. All right, 1st and 10. Stafford looks, throws, has a man, great catch by Nakua across midfield to the 45-yard line. Showing Stafford hit like the butt of the center. I don't know what that means, not gonna lie. Because I never got that. Well, I never really went under center. I could do it. They just never really did. Like, our offense only did it, like, on heavy situations. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Handoff to Kyron. That's Corum, sorry. 2nd down. Second down 10 for the Rams. At the 44, excuse me. Handoff to Corum to the left side. Corum has room to the 30, to the 25, out of bounds. Knock on wood, I think we've only had one flag in this game so far. Hasn't been many. It's been a clean game. Probably should have had the face mask, but still, 2? Even if it was 2, I mean, that's pretty good. Watch the second half just be like full of them. Alright, 1st and 10. I mean, it's a pretty even game. I'm not going to lie. I thought it would be like a whooping for a little bit, but it's not. Handoff to Kyron Williams after Corum comes to the sideline after the big run. It'll be 2nd down. Second and 8. Stafford throws the left side, has Nakua near the 1st down marker, out of bounds. 3rd down and short coming up for LA. 3rd and 1. They'll roll it. Third and 1. Try to get some more people here on the stream. We were going pretty well for a while. Handoff to Kyron. He gets the 1st down at the 11, around the 10. 1st down and 10. Just 10, actually. Sorry. .307 about to play. We'll bring Corum in. And Kyron and Corum are pretty good. I did not like him when Corum got his reps. So I wanted Kyron in. Alright, 1st and 10 for the Rams. Hadn't seen much from Devontae, only that one big catch. And there is a timeout by the Rams. So the first timeout taken of the game for either team, that will be the LA Rams. Winner to play the Patriots in the Super Bowl. We'll either have a Super Bowl 53 rematch or we'll have a Super Bowl 49 rematch. So we have seen the Super Bowl before, but I'm starting to think the NFC team will win. Whoever wins this game will probably win the Super Bowl. I don't think the Patriots are good enough to compete with these teams. I mean, they're good enough, but I don't think they're good enough to win against these two teams. .241 to go. 1st and 10. Hand off to Corum. He'll get a couple. They probably will just run to the 2-minute warning here. I'm starting to guess, but maybe they won't. I don't know. Usually teams do. They try to get them off sides. That, yeah, looks like they're going to do that. Oh! Wait, did he move? Someone moved. Did the 2-minute warning already happen? Let's see. I think the 2-minute warning already happened, I think, before anyone moved, because that was close. That was pretty close. Someone wore a Malcolm Butler jersey to tailgate, to a Seattle tailgate. And it's picked off the goal line by Malcolm Butler. I don't know why you didn't run the ball. It's so stupid. I think they had timeouts too. I don't know what. One of my friends, a Seahawks fan, said that Russell Wilson changed it up or something in the play. That's why Marshawn was confused. Or maybe he said Marshawn was confused. Maybe that's why he did. I don't know. I mean, could you call time? I guess they want to waste time out. I don't know. There's got to be some type of story. Gaming channel's up and running now for the terms of the series. We had a couple videos before Mario Kart World, but that was just, I was going to plan on getting everything done so we can get Legend of Zelda right away, but no, I guess not. But now we'll actually have a full TreyDOGaming stuff going on every weekend, not just, temporary stuff. How's that even? I guess the percentage. It was the passer rating for Stafford's like so much different than Darnold's, and it seems like they weren't that much difference compared to the other stats. All right, 2nd and 8. Has a man open. It's Kyron for the touchdown. Rams have the lead. Wide open was Kyron Williams. And the Rams are an extra point away from having a 3-point lead. Let's see what happened. Yeah, no one was watching him. No one was watching him. Extra points up and good. It's 13-10. Rams on top of the Seahawks. Right out of 2-minute warning. 1:55 left in the first half. Alright, so we'll see what Seattle can do on this next drive. Well, let's try to get some more people here on the stream. 13-10 lead for the Rams. Yeah, like literally no one saw Kyron come across. It was the tailback, he just came across to the left side. NFL awards also on Thursday, so I'll kind of put up some predictions on that eventually. Alright, with a minute and 55 to go. Hand off to K9, right side, and he'll get like about a yard. Seattle does have 3 timeouts. Alright, 2nd and 9 for the Seahawks. A minute and 49 to go. Darnold looking, throws, incomplete, intended for Cooper Kupp, off the hands. It's 3rd down. May look like a hole, but I'm not sure. 3rd and 9. Darnold throws. Oh, he didn't turn around quick enough. It's 4th down. He had wide open space, Solani. If he turns around, he might be gone. I don't know about gone. I don't know how fast he is, but man, he was. It's 4th down, and they'll set up the punting unit there. So they only got a yard. Oh, well, maybe not gone because there wasn't a guy there, but he would have gotten some. He had some space. It's 4th down with a minute and 41 left to go. And the punt is away. And there's a flag. I think this will be a hold on the Seahawks. I think I saw that. They were holding one of the guys that was trying to come through. Only like the 2nd penalty of the game? Yeah, holding on the Seahawks there. Alright. Timeout on the field. Going to a commercial. 1:33 left to go. Yeah, that's what I saw. Alright. So we'll see if the Rams can do something here again. Alright, let's get some more people here on the stream. I'll be leaving at half. Try to get some more viewers here. Whew, 13-10. Pretty good game so far. We got 2 people here now. Thank you for tuning in here to TreyDOG60. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Be part of the Dog Squad by subscribing. Be part of the Golden Dog Squad by subscribing to both channels, TreyDOGaming and TreyDOG60. Also, I'd like to get some more chats here as well. Got 1:33 to go here in the first half. All right, 28-yard line for Seattle, or for the Rams. Let's see what Stafford and the Rams have going on. Remember, this is a top defense, so they probably can make adjustments. And they will, but I know they can. I'm just saying they probably easily can make adjustments knowing that this is a pretty good defense that can bounce back. 1st and 10, hand off to Kyron, and their run defense has struggled. They'll up about 5 yards there. 2nd down coming up. They're going to go a little hurry up here. 2nd and 5. Stafford looking, throws. Oh, incomplete, intended for Puka. It's 3rd down. The Seahawks can get a stop, they might be able to go score at least a field goal. Stafford, 3rd and 5, blitz coming, steps and fires, has a man, it's incomplete, and there is no flag, it looks like. Looked like it would be a tug of the jersey, but it's 4th down. Timeout by the LA Rams. So are they going for it? 4th down and 5 of your own territory. They going for it? Oh. No way they could be going for it, right? Oh, it's 3rd down? What? I'm so confused. Well, now it's 4th and 5. I don't remember that being 3rd down. It was 2nd and 5. Then it was a pass to... What? Hold on, I gotta review. I actually gotta see that again. Wasn't it just 3rd down in that Puka play? Yeah. Oh, the Rams call a timeout. Okay, I have the noise down. Okay, I know they called timeout. I just said that was before the play. I was like, wait, they're going for it? They didn't get it, so 4th down, and it'll be a Rashid Shaheed return at the 26, fair catch at the 26, and ain't no way they're going for it. Like, there's no way possible they will be going for it in this type of situation. I thought it was like a 5th down thing. I'm like, am I gonna come back on the people like it was? Since when was it? Like, yeah, so I don't know. That's why it never updated, because I was like, are you going to change, or is it a PI? What is it? All right. All right. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 54 seconds to go. Darnold looking, throws, and it's caught by JSN. Good snag and a first down out of bounds. 49 seconds to go here. Darnold looks, throws, almost picked. It was almost picked. Second down and 10 is intended for Cooper Kupp. That might have been the head the other way if that's pick six. That might be head the pick six if that's the other way. Darnold going deep on 2nd and 10. Has managed JSN with a big hit and a catch. What a day he's had. What a throw, what a catch. And with 37 seconds left, the Seahawks are going to have a chance to take the lead at this rate. All right, 1st and 10. They'll bring JSN in motion to the right side. Darnold steps and fires. It's complete. Has a first down and more. That's Helini. That Rams defense is struggling here in this on this last possible drive of the second half. Or the first half. Sorry, I didn't realize I took the first time out. All right, here are 30 seconds to go. First and goal. All right, here we go. Darnold going to send Alani out to the right side. Now he's going to come back near Darnold with 4 seconds left on the play clock. Darnold flags, throws, and it's probably going to be a false start, and it is. It was the center, Sundell. I mean, that was noticeable, but like really, I guess you can't really. I mean, you can't move, and that is the rule. All right, at the 14 now, it moves them back, brings Shaheed in motion to the left side. Here we go, Darnold, looking left, now throwing to the end zone, incomplete. What a good play from JSN, but it's out of bounds and it's second down. Man, if he had just found him. I mean, if he had just, like, found him... If he hadn't thrown so high, yeah, would have been a great touchdown. He just completely missed him. I mean, he had him. He threw it high. JSN with a great catch, but... just... not good enough. Alright, second and goals. 25 seconds remaining here in... the first half. Darnold looking, pressured, throws, end zone open is JSN for the touchdown. So he did get his touchdown here. It was a little bit, looked like he goes off a back foot a little bit, and Sam Darnold's able to throw to JSN for a touchdown, and the Seahawks have back the lead. It was a little bit off the back foot as he was getting hit. But, I mean, JSN was wide open to the right corner of the end zone. And a touchdown for, I should say left corner of the end zone. A touchdown for Seattle. Great throw from Darnold and good route and good catch from, good snag over there from JSN. And he gets his touchdown, and the Seahawks up with 20 seconds remaining in the first half. This one guy was trying to get up there. All right, 15 seconds left. I guess they're going to try to go for field goal range. Stafford looking, has a man open, and he'll get out on the 40-yard line, and they will call. Will they call timeout? I think so. Well, 8 seconds left. So they're going to have to try to find some way to get in field goal range here. And now I guess the Seahawks are taking a timeout. And Seattle receives a second half kick, so I think LA would definitely need to get some points here if they can make this at least the Seahawks do score one possession game with a touchdown, unless they some reason went for 2. All right, 7 seconds left. I don't know if they'll be able to get in field goal range because now Stafford's running with like 2 seconds, and he'll pick up the first and he'll slide and lose the football. They're ruling it a fumble. Oh, he's down. He's down. He's down. Man, that would have been disastrous. That was a scoop and score. I mean, the Rams kind of stopped if the whistle was blown, but like, man. Anywho, that ends the half though. All right, well, I'm gonna be back for halftime, about 15 minutes, so we'll go ahead and stop here. Seahawks have the lead. I'm going to go ahead and put these timeouts back. They have the lead, but it's been a game so far. 17-13, Seattle lead in the NFC title game, winner to play the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Be right back, Dog Squad. All right, Dog Squad, I'm back. All right, 15 minutes to go. Second half, let's see what goes on. Who has the Super Bowl 50 or 60? Handoff to Kenneth Walker, about a 5-yard pickup. So first half, started off. Sorry, I was eating some dinner. It started off with a touchdown, quick from the Seahawks from Kenneth Walker, and then the Rams were able to kick a field goal. The Seahawks went down and kicked a field goal, and the Rams kicked a field goal. And then it took some little bit, and it took like a couple drives, and the Rams ended up scoring a touchdown to Kyren Williams. So pass Kyren Williams wide open. Then the Seahawks got to stop, or the Rams got stopped, and the Rams couldn't do anything with it. And the Seahawks turned around and scored with a great pass from Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith, and Jigba for a touchdown. 17-13. It'll be 2nd and 5. Darnold throws, has a man. It's JSN. Will pick up a first down. All right, fake pitch to Walker. Darnold in trouble, has to throw it away. It's 2nd down. Let's try to get some more people on the stream. We'll do a little bit of a post-game show right after to discuss the Rams and Seahawks. We'll have a reaction short tonight, also on the channel of both games. Second and 10 for the Seahawks. Handoff to Walker, and Walker not going to get anything. We'll lose a couple. There is a flag thrown. So let's see what that is. Holding on the offense on the Seahawks. It'll be 3rd and long. We'll decline it. All right, 3rd and 12 for the Seahawks. Darnold in trouble. He'll get sacked. And it's 4th down. So the Rams were able to make a stop after letting up a touchdown the last time they stepped on the field. And they will force the Seahawks to punt. Punt stance is weird, but I get it. Is it like that? Alright, punts away. He fell down and muffed it. Smith fell down and muffed it. He only muffed it earlier. He got it back, but this time he did end up muffing it and losing the ball. Wow. Special teams error. He tripped over himself. Well, no, he just fell down and tried catching it. He should have let it go at that point, dude. Like, why try catching it on the ground? Why try catching that? Just, well, if I fall on the ground, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna roll the other way. I'm not letting it touch me. I'm not letting that happen. Maybe the Rams can hold to a field goal here, though. So a critical mistake from LA gets them into field goal range. Gets them the ball in the red zone at the 17. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Darnold looking, pressure, throws, caught for the touchdown as Jake Bobo. So the play after the muff turns into a score for the Seahawks. And the Seattle Seahawks, they're rolling here in their home field in the NFC title game. Looks like another back foot throw from Sam Darnold into the end zone for the touchdown. I'm not sure if it was, but I think it might have been. Extra point is up and good for Myers. 24-13. On that muff punt, personally, I would just roll over. Yeah. Just like at that point, don't even try catching it. Just like roll over or something like that. Try to get away from it. Well. (24-13) to people here on the stream. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream. Taking a look at my bracket, if this goes wrong, my bracket is over. But I did correctly pick New England to head to the championship game, to the Super Bowl. I got quite a bit of picks right this year. All right. So that was a mistake. I'm going to look at my bracket real quick. See where I am. I haven't really looked at it. This other one, though, I did have Seattle win the whole thing in this other one. They'd be my second choice. Return out to the 25-yard line. Yeah, I mean, I've got, like, everything right, but, like, a couple. And so this LA one would really kind of trigger it. So far, it's actually done pretty well, but the LA one will completely do it over. But I had a pretty good bracket. I actually had a pretty good one. I may have gotten the pick right, but I feel proud of how I had my bracket this year. Much better than some other brackets I do. That's for dang sure. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rams. 11:56 to go. They're going to need something here on offense. Fake handoff to Corum. Stafford going across field. Has a man open. He's got Parkinson with room. Colby Parkinson in Seattle territory. And what the Rams needed. He kind of hurt his hand, I guess, a little bit there. But he's going back out, it looks like. That was a great pass from Matthew Stafford. All right. 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff to Blake Corum. He'll get a few there, about 3 or 4. 2nd down for the Rams. That was a great pass from Matthew Stafford. Like right there, like over, just a little bit over the hand. If he throws it underneath just a tad, that might be picked. Or at least batted away. Second and 6 for Seattle, or for LA. Stafford looking, goes to the right side. Got him, man, it's Adams inside the 5. I was about to say end zone, but it wasn't quite there. 1st and goal for the, it says short, you can put short. You can put long too, I didn't actually realize that. I guess I never really looked at those. But 1st and goal for the Rams, and man, they're firing right off they're answering. Man, only if that special teams hadn't occurred. I don't know if they would have gotten on this drive or not, but 9:54 to go. And counting, 1st and goal for the Rams. Stafford looking. Fade to the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown. Devontae Adams. What a fire back from the Rams offense. I'm sure I would say go for 2 here. Maybe they're going for the extra point. Make the say. I don't really understand the point of that, but guess they are. Extra points up and good. 24-20. The Rams are able to respond off the muff punt, and then they Darnold to Bobo touchdown. And then Matthew Stafford's able to deliver a wonderful drive. And Devontae Adams with 2 big catches on that drive to make this a 24-20 game, 1 possession. Everyone's calling this the Super Bowl. What a good game so far. 24-20. We could be in for another high-scoring game between these two teams. Great game from both quarterbacks. No takeaways so far. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream. Be my last commentating stream of the year until I don't know how many I'll be able to do when I go to college, but I'll try to do some. And so far, the Rams are cheering. Yeah. Alright, it will be a touchback with 9:41 here to go in the third. I don't know why I put fourth. McVay is all hyped up, and I would made sense too. They were able to respond from that with a touchdown. All right, 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. See what the Rams defense can do here. Handoff. Hollandi, and he gets about a couple there. 2nd down for the Seahawks. Yeah, they both are pretty dang good today. Both quarterbacks. Very high passer rating. 135.4 for for Stafford. Darnold was like 135. 136 maybe. It went away, sorry. 2nd and 7 for the Seahawks. Darnold under center. Another handoff to Kenneth Walker. I'm not really sure why we're calling that. Why Seattle's calling that twice. But they do, and they lose 2. But that does mean they'll probably just throw to JSN here for a 1st down. 3rd and 9. Third and 9, Darnold throws left, has a man open for a 1st down. It's Cooper Kupp. I don't know why they don't just keep passing, because the passing game just really works. They've really done well in passing. They have been able to stop Kenneth Walker quite a bit since like that 2nd drive. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Alright. Shaheed came in motion, another handoff to Walker. And there's a good run from Kenneth Walker. He's got a 1st down. That time they couldn't stop him. All right, 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Shotgun for Darnold, only man back there. Darnold looks, Darnold throws, has a man open, it's caught. But a 9-yard gain by Holani. It'll be 2nd down and short. About 1 for the Seahawks. I got a 1, out of the left side of JSN. has some room, gets inside the 20 for a first down for Seattle. That Rams defense is just having trouble. Great block from Cooper Kupp. First and 10 for the Seahawks. Fake handoff. Darnold rolls to his left. Throws sidearm pass to Barner. About 5 yards, 6 or 7 yards there. Second down and about 3 or 4. It'll be 2nd and 3. Walker in the backfield. Got 2 guys on the left side. Quick throw to the left. Oh, a little too far. Could have maybe made a move for Jake Bobo. It's 3rd down. Also, commentating a neutral game, it doesn't feel too weird, but it does feel a little different. I bet you know. I gotta hide the clock. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can hide the. Yeah, show the play call. Okay, that's better. Maybe that was the reason. I'm not sure. Darnold, 3rd and 3. Looks, throws, has a man. It's Kupp. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. That Rams defense is struggling to defend Sam and Kupp and Jason. That offense, they're struggling. Bad. What are you doing? It's always a corner stink. Someone else will get him. They did not. And Cooper Kupp gets this touchdown against his old team in the playoffs. Extra point is up and good. 31-20. What a day for Sam Darnold. He's had 3 touchdown passes today. 250, almost 300 yards. I think like 270 plus yards today. What a day for him. Yeah, I think Seattle probably will win the Super Bowl. I'm about to say it. When I made my bracket, when I thought the Rams, I just think they would be able to come back and beat Seattle, and all that. I've trusted them more in the playoffs. I didn't know how Darnold would function. I didn't doubt him. I just didn't know. Knowing how the defense was, I just thought the Rams were better, and they looked more, but they are, but there's a little game left. But of course, hey, if Seattle makes it, you got this prediction right, and that's okay. I had a good bracket. Patriots made the Super Bowl. Can't say they wouldn't have without Bo Nix because you don't know. Especially that blizzard. So, could have been even. Who knows what happened with that blizzard. All right, 4:52 to go here. A great day for the Seahawks so far. We'll see if their defense can behave here. The Rams offense looking to do something here with a return. And he'll get tackled behind the 25. There's a flag thrown. So, yeah, it was something on the, yeah. All right, Stafford, play action, throws, has a man. It's open. It's Devontae Adams near midfield. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Stafford looking. Throws right side. Parkinson catches it but gets hit right away. Now the flags are coming. There's a flag thrown. Illegal contact on Seattle. All right, 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Or for the Rams, excuse me. Handoff to Kyron. He'll get about 4 yards there. 2nd down. Turner's going to the locker room right now. 2nd and 5. Here's play action. Flag is thrown. Stafford's able to get away. Kyron takes the catch, and Witherspoon's able to get him down. Another flag is thrown. I said, watch them be coming in the second half. Well, it looks like I was right. Legal hands to the face on the Rams. I'm guessing that'll be a 10-yard penalty. Yeah, 2nd and 15. All right. At the 47.5 yard line of LA, the Rams 2nd and 15. Handoff to Kyron. He'll get about a couple there. 3rd down. I mean, the way your defense is playing, I think you're going to have to go for it if you don't get this here. the way your defense is playing. 3rd and 12. Play action. Stafford in trouble. Throws. Has it. Oh, almost picked. It was almost picked. It's 4th down. I mean, do you send out... Yeah, they're going to send out the punt team. You're getting a lot of trust in your defense right now. Almost picked. Not the best throw from Stafford. Looks like Nakua made a DB move there to not make it a pick. Is there a flag? Was it after the play or something? Oh, it might have been after the play on Woolen. Now we're getting a bunch of penalties flying. I think it might be a 1st down for LA. Wow. Automatic 1st down for the Rams. Woolen had an unsportsmanlike conduct. He was taunting. Dude, just get off the field, bro. What are you doing? He was talking to the Rams sideline. Dude, get to your own sideline, bro. What are you doing? Like, bro, get to your own sideline. Why are you talking? I know. Just stop, bro. I know. Golly. All right, well, Stafford play action, throws deep, downfield, has an open man's got Nakua, and he's in. Touchdown, Rams. Right off the mistake. It's a Rams touchdown. Wow. Let's see if he was in. Did he catch this? 1. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Hip is in. Yeah, that's a touchdown. The hip's in. And he was also not touched as well. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Wow. That's the 2nd time we've had someone make a critical mistake. And then the next play, it's a touchdown. That's the 2nd time we've seen it today. It's been on each team. I mean, that just gave the Rams momentum. That's a dude. It's a touchdown. Okay, stop reviewing it. It's reviewed. I mean, it's a touchdown. If you call that back, that's stupid. That's a touchdown. His hip was in. The ball didn't drop. The hit counts. And he also got a foot down. So, yes, it's a touchdown. He is in. Yeah, Woolen. Yeah. Seahawks fans. I always like to, after a big play or a loss or something, I always like to go to the other team's page. The team that went on the losers. I don't like to say the winners. I don't like to see the winners because, I mean, that's great that they're all happy, but the losers are funny because they're all like, they all complain. Like, and they all say like the funniest crap. Especially when the team we beat loses. Wait, that actually makes sense. Especially, I like to look at the team we beat, especially when it's the Eagles. Those are funny. All right, we got one person here on the stream. Let's try to get some more people. We will have a post-game show after this, and man, there'll be, quite a bit to talk about in this one. Ooh. Been 2 critical plays that have just changed the game. You had the Smith, Muff, and then you had the Woolen unsportsmanlike conduct, and then they both turned into TDs the next play. Okay, bro, can we get going, bro? It's a catch for a touchdown. Can y'all please get off commercial? Just want to see the game, bro. You don't even make any excuse to get on freaking commercials. That's the only reason why. I'm just gonna it's a touchdown. I'm just gonna see I'm just gonna get the commercials a run. So it is a touchdown. As we've seen, it is a touchdown. Yes, that's a touchdown. Hit the pylon. His foot was in, and the hip butt was in. I mean, there's nothing like it. Yeah, like Woolen, what are you doing, dude? This is so stupid. And they called a flag. Get off, bro. You are so... McVay, can you go for 2? I'm actually serious. Can you go for 2? Come on, you got... What's an extra point gonna do? Huh? What's it gonna do? I mean, it's good, but what's it gonna do? That's my question. Why don't they go for 2? What's the difference? I mean, you missed. You don't get it. Okay, 1 point. It's not like it's not the position of a game. I mean, it's been a quarterback battle. It's been another shootout just like last time. And they've been critical mistakes. 2 of them have been critical mistakes. But, hey, you didn't have to score. I mean, you didn't have to score. You could have easily just turned the ball over. Winner advances to Super Bowl 60 versus the Patriots. So, the way they're playing, the Rams, they need to stop. Their defense is... absolutely isn't playing well right now. And neither is Seattle's. Neither is Seattle. I mean, so what? You had to stop at first, okay? Well, then you need to turn around and make another stop. It was only like the 30 or 40-yard line. Force them to a field goal. So, they up 27 right now. All right. Shaheed is going to get backed up and tackled at around the 25-yard line. 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Woolen, bro, don't get on. Woolen, bro, you made a mistake, but don't. Yeah, they're already all arguing with his own teammates. Imon Worry is also, he was arguing with him. All right. 2 minutes to go, 1st and 10. It's a Shaheed reverse. Shaheed to the right side. Only got about a yard from that. Maybe not even anything. 2nd down. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream. Make sure to subscribe to be part of the Dog Squad. Whoever that one person is, please share this if you can. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks. Darnold, pressure, has to roll right. He's going to have to probably throw it away, and he will. 3rd down. .108 to go here in the 3rd. Great pressure from the Rams defensive line there. They'll bring JSN in motion to the left side. Trips left. Darnold gets it right at 0. Pass is caught to Walker. He dove for the first. He might have gotten it. And I think they're going to give it to him. Yep, 1st and 10. Another 3rd down given up from the Rams. Yep, that is a 1st down. Another third down given up from the Rams. They keep getting it off. They keep giving it away somehow. Darnold looking to throw to the right side. Has Halani, and he'll get about 6. And that'll probably take us to the end of the first half, or sorry, third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 5. So at this rate, we're probably not going to have overtime because McVay won't go for 2-pointers. So, but it is now 2nd and 5 when we get back. Seahawks 31, Rams 27 at the end of 3. All right, so we're starting here for the 4th quarter of today's game. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream. Whoever that one person is, let's try to get some more people. Do what you can. You probably have if you have, but if you haven't, that would be great if you could. Hopefully we get some more people here. All right, 2nd and 5. Darnold is going to roll out to the left. He might run, and he will. Asking for a block. He runs out across the 45 around the 40 and a first down for the Seahawks. First and 10 at the 44 of LA. Darnold. Play. Oh, he gets sacked. What a read. Kenshin's on the big one for the Rams. He made a great read on it. Darnold didn't even have time to look back, and he got sacked right away. He just came out the blitz. No one was there to block him. He slams him down. And a big loss for the Seahawks. Great play from Kinchins. And Darnold's like, yeah, well, I can't really do much about that. No one blocked him there. 2nd and 19. Knowing Seattle, they'll probably pick up a first down here. There'll be some third down stop, and they'll probably taunt or something. Pass to Cup, and it's a 5-yard pickup, 3rd down. Also, people on there saying Puka can taunt all game, but Woolen opens his mouth, it's a penalty. Well, it depends what they're saying. Puka could be saying like, yes, sir, or how about that, first down or something like that. And then Woolen over there freaking mouthing to them. Also, Puka was doing it because people were getting in his face. Woolen just went over there and did it by himself. No difference. There's a difference. Sorry, there is a difference. 3rd and 15. Oh my gosh. Jared Verse, bro. What are you doing? Freaking running off sides. Unless it's a false start. No, neutral zone infraction. Jared Verse, man. Watch, they're gonna get it too. I called it, didn't I? They're gonna get it. Watch, they're gonna get the first here. 3rd and 10. You got to hold them to a field goal. At least make this a chance at a tie game with a score. Way your defense is played, though, I might go for 2. But looks like McVay ain't wanting to do that. 3rd and 10. Darnold looking. Darnold, pressure, throws. It is incomplete, intended for Shaheed, and the defense makes a stand. It's 4th down. They almost got it. Great play from Durant. Just knocked it out. Good job. Good defense. Finally, the defense gets a stop. And Kyron, they put in the backfield on this punt return. And he got out to the 10. Smith did muff it twice. He just, I was able to get it back the first time. Well, I can't just type it, bro. Now, I like the -1, -5. But what happened like the -5, -10 that used to have that? Alright, let's try to get some more people here on the stream. I'm sorry I keep saying that. It's been a little quiet here. All right, 1st and 10. $12:18 to go here in the 4th. Handoff to Corum. And he'll get about... Oh, he's still fighting. 10-yard penalty. First and 10 for LA. At the 20-yard line. Stafford, play action. Watch out. Okay, they got a block. And a completion to Corum. Corum's got a 1st and more. Blake Corum across the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rams. And a great find and check down over to Blake Corum. We have hit the about 11.5-minute mark here in the 4th quarter of the NFC Championship game. We got 3 people here on the stream. Good boost from earlier. Let's try to get some more people. I'd like it. Make sure to give this stream a like. Smash that like button. Let me know who you want to win in the chat. I'd like to get some more people here on the chat. Play action. Stafford looking. Goes to the left side. Has a man. It's Kyron Williams. Makes a move. Williams still on his feet. And he gets out of bounds without getting tackled. Man, have Corum and Kyron been physical. At least in this drive. They've been physical today, but they have been, what a move. I mean, he just kept on going, and he gets up another 1st down for the Rams. And is there an injury timeout or something? Yeah, there was. 10:40 to go here. First and 10 for the Rams. At the 49. Play action, fake handoff to Corum. Oh, he's going deep. And it is Woolen, can't get it. Almost could have had redemption off the pick, but it's incomplete. Too far for either of them. It was intended for Devontae. 2nd down. Yeah, they're kind of going based off what I was talking about earlier. The play right after a critical mistake has been a touchdown. So the next one we see that is really critical, like the taunting or muff penalty, well, I guess we'll see a touchdown right after, according to what the pattern's been like. 2nd and 10, 10:21 to go. Another play action. And Stafford goes complete to Colby Parkinson. He's got him stiff armed. He gets out to the 35 for the 1st down. I mean, this game's been like so weird. Like, it's been like, hey, the Rams might win this. No, Seahawks are going to win. No, Rams, no, Seahawks. It's been like so. I mean, it's a great game. Glad to stream it. I was hoping it'd be a good game. All right, so we are now under 10 minutes to play here, with 9:46 and counting. At the 35-yard line of Seattle, Stafford looks and play action. Stafford gonna throw a short pass to Corum, who gets tackled by Emarori for about 2-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up for LA. And both quarterbacks have now 3 TDs and 300-plus passing yards today. I think. Does Darnold have 300-plus? I think he might. It's been like a much more offensive battle in the second half. I think we saw a little bit. It was pretty good offensively in the first half. It was 17-13, but it's like been much better in the second half. It feels like. Stafford goes complete to Corum, who gets about short of the 1st down. He gets like 1 yard shy, maybe 1.5. 3rd down coming up for the Rams. Yeah, I mean, this thing might go in OT at this point. If the Rams score a touchdown, then the Seahawks kick a field goal or something, and then you know how it goes. But both teams have 3 timeouts, so we'll see. It's going to probably come. I feel like it would come down to a field goal. All right, 3rd and 1. Play action goes. Here's a man. It's Parker. Oh, he dropped it. I mean, he could have maybe been gone, but yeah, you got to go for it. I don't think you can kick the field goal. If you're on the road, you can't. You got to go for it. It's 4th down. I mean, he had the perfect play. The tip, I wonder if the hand in front got to him. Parkinson dropped, though. Oh, he dropped the ball. He's been great today, too. He had it. I would go for the touch. Yeah, I mean, 4th and 1. All right, here we go. Play action. Stafford gonna run, and he's gonna get it. He almost, Tank Lawrence almost got a sack, and Stafford was able to get over that and get the first. I mean, would he gotten the... Yeah, I mean, it was behind the line of scrimmage. So, yeah, he tackles him there. It's a sack. But instead, Tank Lawrence just doesn't get him down and gets the first down. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rams. At the 24. Handoff. Corum breaks a tackle, and he's going to get... lose like 2 yards, but there's a flag down. And my worry is like thinking it's on the Rams. I mean, on them. Yep, it's offsides on the Seahawks. Let's try to get some more people. It's a close game here. I'd like to get some more people here for these final moments. Here with 7:27 to go here in the 4th quarter. Ooh. Who lined up offsides exactly? I don't know. That's kind of weird. All right. Maybe he pushed him. I don't know. 1st and 5. At the 18. 18 and a half. Something like that. Play action. Fake handoff to Corum. Stafford pump fakes. Now he's got the run. Now tosses it out to Nakua. Nakua has the first down and more. Around the 12-yard line, out of bounds. It's a 1st down and 10 for the Rams in the red zone. I mean, yeah, Stafford pump faked it, looked like he was going to run, then pitches it off to Nakua. He gets the first. I mean, that's a great play. For Matthew Stafford. They're going to bring in Nakua a little bit out to the separation from, he was lined up as a tailback. Now Stafford looking, throws to Nakua, and he's got about a 5-yard pickup there. It's 2nd down. Second and 4 here. All right, let's see what they do here. They bring Ronson in motion, handoff to Williams, and he'll get like maybe a yard, maybe. 3rd down coming up though. And yeah, you're gonna have to go for the. You gotta have to have the lead. You can't go for 2. I mean, you can't go for the field goal unless you get flat out sacked. But other than that, I mean, I think you go for. You gotta go for it. I mean, although you did get your defense get a stop last time, you could go for it if it's like 4th and 8, maybe, or 4th and 7 and higher. But like other than that, I mean, you don't like if it's a complete pass here. I think you go for it. 3rd and 4 for the Rams. Stafford looking, Stafford still looking. Has to sidearm it. Throws. Incomplete. Intended for Mumford, and it's 4th down. And that is, let's see what McVay wants to do here. That was just good defense from Seattle. I mean, he was looking everywhere, and he tried to... Could Stafford, you think, have ran that? Yeah, he's not the best sidearm. I mean, I'm not the sidearm throw, best runner. So I mean, he's kind of older, so I wouldn't say he would have gotten many yards if he ran that. 4th and 4. This is huge. Stafford, pump fakes, looks, throws. It's incomplete. And Witherspoon, with a great defensive play, gets the Rams turnover on downs. What was Witherspoon exactly looking for there? I mean, you had to go for the TD. You had to. Nothing you really could do. You had to go for the TD. Great defensive play by Seattle. All right, we'll have to see what happens here. Rams are going to have a big defensive stop because if the Seahawks get ahead by a touchdown, like if they score another touchdown, it could be game over. Rams are going to have to make a big defensive stand. And that long drive from LA, and that put in... Did they have the ball in the 15 minutes ago? No, they have the ball the whole quarter, have they? I don't remember, honestly. I don't know when they had the ball. 4:54 to go. I was close. Let's try to get some more people here on the stream. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think you could have ran with that at that point. I think you probably could have found a better guy. Witherspoon just made a good defensive play. I think Sean McVay was about to call timeout. I think he was. All right, well, they got it at the 6-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard lines. The Seahawks with Sam Darnold. They're going to hand off to Kenneth Walker, who gets like 3 or 4. 2nd down coming up for the Seattle Seahawks. All they got to do is just somehow drain the clock. The Rams may never get the ball back, even though they got 3 timeouts. If the Seahawks keep playing it pretty efficient. All right, play action. Darnold looks, throws. He's got Walker. Walker makes a move. He's got a 1st down and more. Kenneth Walker still moving out across the 25 and a 1st down. It's starting to get that point where the Rams defense has got to get going. It brings Shaheed in motion. Handoff. Walker gets a few. It's second down. They already got Levi's Stadium ready for the Super Bowl. Well, they got the outside part of it ready. Alright, the Rams took a timeout, by the way. So they're down to 2. 3:26. They basically have 3. 2nd and 8. Play action, Darnold. Looking. Darnold throws. Incomplete. 3rd down. Dude, that was... Maybe that could have been a PI there. I don't know. Just kind of pushed him. 3rd and 8, though. But I guess because it was not probably going to be caught anyways. 3rd and 8. This is huge. And timeout Seattle. Remember, we have a post-game show after this, so y'all stay tuned. Last chance for people to get on the stream. Alright, bro, let's get this hurry up, bro. Come on. All right, 3:20 to go here in the 4th. And I tell you, this is huge. I wouldn't say it's like I wouldn't say it's if they get it, but I'm just saying. You don't want to give the ball back to the Rams at this point. Because they could... But then again, all the Seahawks have to do is go score a field goal. But you want to at least control this game now and not give Stafford back the ball because who knows what will happen. 3rd and 8. Halani at the left side of Darnold. Darnold looks. Pressure comes. Throws. It's caught by Cup. Did he get it? Did he get the first? He stretched it over, but did he get it? And I think... Are they going to give it to him? I think they will. It is a first. Cup was able... You can keep showing the replay all you want, but I don't see it. Like they keep, you're not showing the actual zoom in. Okay, there it is. Let's see. Oh, well, that's a tough spot. The Rams are taking another timeout. McVay, this is kind of different if you want to challenge this. All right, let's see. He rolls. I think he got it. I think he barely got it. Down there. He's probably getting like a tad. I don't think you have enough to overturn it. I don't think you do. The Rams apparently called timeout. So it is a first. 3:11 to go. 1st and 10 under center. Handoff to Walker. And he'll get nothing. It's second. The Rams are taking another timeout. I'm starting to think I don't think the Rams will win this game. I think Seattle's going to take the victory. Because I have a feeling the Rams defense isn't going to be able to stop them. Because all they got to do is have a first down going into the 2-minute warning. That's all they got to do. They're going to have like one more stop. But if they get anywhere close to a... I mean, I don't know. If they have a first down going into the 2-minute warning, game is over. The Rams have no timeouts left. But I get it. You got to stop the clock. You got to have your defense make stands here. Second and 10. Darnold, play action, pressure, throws. It's caught. JSN, 1st and 10. .228 to go here in the first quarter. Fourth quarter. Some at the clock, I think. Yeah, 3 minutes left. Yeah, there's like 2:20 something. All right, so it's first down. So they're gonna have to get stops here. I think we're gonna have to see how much time's left. It's close. I mean, if you like I said, they have a first down going, the 2-minute warning, the game will be over. Hand off to Kenneth Walker, and he'll get a couple there. It's second down. Yeah, at this rate, I think one more first down is going to do it. That Rams defense, I just don't think they could come through enough today. Sam Darnold torched them. And Matthew Stafford really did a good job today. I mean, he had an excellent game. Puka Nacua had a great game today. Kyron Williams had a good game. Blake Corum had some good stuff. Devontae got a few catches. Seattle, JSN, what a great game from him as well. Even got Jake Bobo in the end zone. Play action, pressure, Darnold. Oh, it's incomplete, but what's the flag? It might be on Forbes. It might be a PI. If so, that will be probably game. Holding on the defense. Oh, it was on Durant. It was on Cup. If you don't do that, it's third down. But instead, you've given the Seahawks a first down with 2:12 remaining. Does the clock run? And it doesn't. So I guess they can get one more. They won't technically get a kneel, but they're pushing with like 3 yards remaining to a Super Bowl appearance. A good ball security. That ball almost came out. Well, Richard Sherman apparently recreated the speech he gave in the NFC Championship. When you try to guard, sorry, you're like Crabtree. That's what you're gonna get. Something like that. Crabtree been still catching strays, bro. But so I mean, they're like a few yards away from the Super Bowl right now. They can get one more first down, and it's game over for Seattle. My bracket will be done. But, like I said, love Seattle, so it's good that they'll be going to the Super Bowl. 11 years later, we will see a Super Bowl. Patriots and Seahawks. And we'll see if Seattle and Patriots, we'll see what they do next week. If the Seahawks pull it out here. But some of those mistakes by LA definitely got to them. But I mean, it didn't do enough for them. So. I wish Dallas could hold that NFC Championship trophy. Alright, this is it. 2nd and 4. 4 more yards until Seattle gets to the Super Bowl. The Seahawks Rams have no timeouts. Walker is in the backfield. They give it to him, and he's going to get a loss of like 3. It's 3rd down. They can't kick a field goal, I don't think, from here, can they? It's 3rd and 7. Ooh. Clock is running down. Yeah, he's had some rough times against the Rams this year. They got to call timeout. And they took too long. 1:15 left. Hey, at least they ran down that clock. Maybe that's probably what they were trying to do. Just in case they don't get it. Yeah, Darnold right from the start has been torching the defense of LA today. Not even showing the Cooper Kupp touchdown, I guess. Alright, well, this is for the game. It's been a great quarterback showdown between these two quarterbacks. 6 TDs and 836 something. 800 plus passing yards combined from both QBs today. But this one is 7 yards away from falling with Darnold and going to Super Bowl 60. Only 2 states down. Darnold is going to go down. They tried keeping it in Fisk. Came away with the tackle, but, I mean, the Rams are going to have to do a lot here with no timeouts. Fisk came right. You should have given it to Kenneth. You should have given it to Kenneth there. But, yeah, he read that way wrong, I think. The clock's running down. So Stafford's going to have like 30 seconds to do something with the ball. They're going to punt away here at 1. They'll get away just in time. And Kyron will get that inside the 10 with 25 seconds remaining. So Stafford has 25 seconds with no timeouts to pull off some type, if you could say probably a miracle. With no timeouts left, yeah, that's bad. It's going to be tough. But we'll see what Stafford can do here. All right, let's try to get some people. We got 25 seconds here for I've seen the Rams kind of do something, and with Matthew Stafford, you might have a shot. All right, let's see. Stafford looks, throws. It's caught by Nakua at the 30, but they're going to have to get moving with 17 seconds. Clock is still rolling. No chains are involved. Yeah, they're barely going to have any time, bro. 10 seconds remaining. That took off that much time. Jeez. You're going to have to think of a lateral because I don't think you're going to be able to get one play in. You're going to have to Hail Mary or something. You're going to have to go like quickly a route out of bounds. Like you have no time to go through the middle. You're going to have to go out of bounds or throw it away if you can't find anyone. Oh, the Seahawks are taking a timeout. Oh, I didn't even put that in. They had only one timeout left. Well, this is it. 2nd and 10. 10 seconds left. It doesn't matter what the down distance is. It matters what the end zone is. Because they... Man, wouldn't it be something for Stafford to heave it and be caught in the end zone for a touchdown? Oh my gosh, bro, if he caught that. All right, 2nd and 10. I don't know why I'm saying it doesn't matter. 10 seconds left. They're at the 30-yard line. Stafford's going to have to go quickly out of bounds. He's going to have to throw it sometime. It's caught. He's not in bounds, and the game's over. Oh, he's not in bounds. Hold up. I guess the game's over. Let's see. Nakua. Yeah, he's down. He's down in bounds. That's game. Game's over. Yep, he's down out of bounds. The knee was down first. That was just unlucky. But I'm not saying they would have gotten the Hail Mary. That would have been really hard to do. That's like freaking hard as heck to do. Game is over. My bracket's done. But congrats to Seattle because that is a team I like. So I'm fine with it. One of my top 3 favorite teams that I like. I've liked them for a long time. So at least it's not like the Eagles or something. Anywho, good for the Seahawks. They are moving to the Super Bowl. Sam Darnold gets to go to Super Bowl 60. What a game for him. And man, Stafford, he's had such a great season. I wanted to see a May versus Stafford Super Bowl, but it's not going to happen. We were close. I was close to my bracket. I had a pretty good bracket this year. Got the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Had a lot. Hey, I got the AFC Championship right. Had a good stuff going in my bracket this year. But the Seahawks beat the Rams to go to the Super Bowl 60, 31-27, the final score. That is the final for today. Let me develop something for the post-game show, and I'll be right back with y'all. All right, Dog Squad. It's time to get our post-game show on. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Last two people. I'd like to get some more people here on the stream just for a second. Why is Cold Iron sending me reels? Oh, it's just sending me stuff. Okay. Anywho, the Seahawks beat the Rams to go to the Super Bowl. They are the NFC champions. They will play the New England Patriots for a rematch of Super Bowl 49. It's looking like to me Seattle will win that game because New England's good. I just don't think they're good enough. But we'll see. We'll see obviously what happens in that game. I think Seattle's going to win. I can already tell you that right now. They just look more the complete team right now than the New England Patriots, and I think the Patriots have some flaws. But we'll see, though. We'll see how that goes on because it definitely can be New England win. I think it'll be a good game, though. So we talked about Seattle. Let's look at the winning team first. I think Sam Darnold had a fantastic game in this one. He had a career high, I think, in terms of points. Let me take a look at the stats. He had 346 yards and 3 TDs, and that was a career high in yards, I think. I don't think it was postseason because he's only playing 3 postseason games. But 3 TDs, 346 yards for Sam Darnold, 25 for 36. He was awesome in this game. Kenneth Walker, he had a pretty good solid game with a TD and 62 yards. JSN went off bad, 153 yards and 1 TD. Great game from him. He had 10 receptions. That offense was lighting it up against the Rams defense that has been up and down lately, but has been pretty good this year. It was top 10 in pretty big categories for defensive stats. The defense struggled in this one for Seattle. They struggled bad, but they came through. I wouldn't say bad, but they had quite a bit of struggling moments. But they came through when they needed most. When they secured, they were able to not let the Matthew Stafford and the Rams have a full normal drive again. The Seahawks, the Rams were down there, looked like they were going to take the lead with a score, but they stopped them on that 4th down, and the Seahawks were able to burn a lot of the clock out and give the Rams only 25 seconds with no timeouts left to score, and they didn't end up doing it. 31-27, Seattle gets the win with 31 points scored by the offense. Seattle's defense was able to come through at the end. The Rams offense, they went off. Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua had a great game, letting up, getting him 27 points. Stafford had 3 TDs, 374 yards. He statistically did, I think, in terms of those, outperformed Darnold. They might have had the same. I think he might have had the same passer. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see. They were pretty identical tonight. Blake Corum was actually leading in rushing, but Kyron Williams had a TD tonight. He had some pretty tough runs. Both running backs were really being physical. Puka Nacua had 165 yards and 1 TD. Great matches between those two receivers today, Puka and JSN. It's gonna be kind of question to see who wins Offensive Player of the Year. But they both were really good, talented tonight and efficient against top defenses. But man, the defense sold. Letting up 31 points, not coming through, with some, they had some stops, but they didn't come through enough. You can't allow 31 points and expect to win ball games. You can't. They let up way too many times. They were able to maintain a stop to give LA the ball back with the 25 seconds, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't. Your defense just had rough. It was rough. That was rough for Seattle, for LA today. In terms of defense, they let them down tonight. But there were critical moments. I think you take a look back at the Smith fumble that hurt them, and you take a look at the penalized second half that was also kind of in there. It didn't really mean too much, but there were some big moments and there were critical errors. Like the Woolen thing that almost could have sold them. There was some stuff. That affected that game, but it was a great game to watch. Both quarterbacks played great. Both offenses went off. The defense is sold, but the Seattle defense came through. The Rams defense did not. So it was a great game to watch. Congratulations to Seattle. I like them, one of my favorite teams. The Patriots are one of my favorite teams as well. I'm not a bandwagon, trust me. I'm not going to go put up Patriots and Seahawks stuff on my wall, or whoever wins the Super Bowl. I'm not doing that. I've liked them for a while. I have. They're in the top 5 of my favorite teams. It just happened to be that. Trust me, I wouldn't say that about other teams if it wasn't true. Trust me, much I would love if Dallas made it. Love it. But that's it. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the stream. That'll be the last commentary stream. We'll have more off-season videos. We'll have upcoming this week. I'll start looking into some NFL award predictions. The Pro Bowl coming up on Sunday. Well, you know, I don't know. I might kind of do. I'll probably go over some like the players from each category that was posted back a while ago. I never did post that. Probably also talk about maybe the Cowboys players for the Pro Bowl. Because I'm out for snow for a while, so that's why I'm kind of saying this. But I'm not. I'll do it during the weekend. All that stuff, and you know, TreyDOGaming's getting back on the videos for routines. Fortnite, Minecraft, or probably not Minecraft, but I'm probably gonna make a poll. But it's been Fortnite, Nintendo, and Roblox. Those videos we are on TreyDOGaming. Made one right now. I'll probably have one tonight out as well because that's my plan. It was already planned. But y'all see the reactions video just a little bit with these 2 games going in today. And then you'll see also leading up to Super Bowl, you'll have stuff. And then more videos to come through the off season. But it's been fun doing streams this year. I'm glad to do one last one here on TreyDOG60. And I'll make sure to do more when I can because of college. But I'll make sure to do stuff them when I can, but we'll see what goes on with the college and all that situations because you know I'll be wherever I am. But I'll make a probably announcement whenever I'm going. If you heard me earlier say where I'm going, well you can look back then. But that's where I'll probably be going. Eventually, I'll tell you where I'm going for officially sooner or later. But we'll talk about that when it gets to that time. How I'll do that stuff next year. But you'll still have a lot. You'll still have a good amount of stuff. TreyDOG60 will always be a thing. But thank you so much. Because especially when I get more into my career, maybe I'll have another channel, but this channel will be running for quite a while. But thank you so much for the streaming this year. Thank you for all the streams. Thank you for watching this one. NFC Championship, Seahawks and Sam Darnold move on to Super Bowl 60. Beat the Rams 31-27 in an NFC West Classic.